is up, YouTube? It is Drama. I'm back with another video. I hope you guys see my unboxing. If you haven't, go back to my channel, check the unboxing first. I got a really great reaction. There was a lot of wow. So I want you to go back and see that, because this is obviously a new company that we're going to be going over, and a new shoe that you guys probably haven't seen before. So it's kind of a new experience for you guys as well as for me, so go back and check out that video. Also, after I do this review, I'm going to do a discussion video about this shoe that'll either be uploaded right now, so go check that out after this video, or it'll be uploaded at a later time. But that will be the last video uploaded out of the 3. So let's get right into it. Here's the box, you know, as you've seen in the unboxing, hopefully. Very pretty box. I mean, I put these boxes next to there and it just stands out, you know. You got the Ning branding right there. Let's check out the label, which is really nice. You got Wade 2 Overton. It's Overtown, but Wade says Overton, so it's a 10.5. You got this stamp here. I'm guessing this is for like customs. Here's the colorway right here, and then also what's really nice is it says the materials that are on there. So you see the upper is split leather and mesh, and then you got things like the carbon fiber or whatnot. And what is really interesting about this shoe, check this out. This says scratch. It says scratch off to reveal security code for authenticity verification. So you scratch it off, you type in the code, you go to the website, see if it's authentic or not. Why Jordan doesn't do that, I don't know, because there's a bunch of knockoffs on Jordan, and this is the perfect way to do it. Authenticity code. I don't know why Jordan doesn't do that, so people know which are the real Jordans, which are the fake ones. But that's something that I really appreciate from Ning. Shout out to them. I mean, that is really something that is gonna change the sneaker game. So here are the shoes. Actually, when you get the shoe, you get it in this very nice bag. This is a high quality mesh bag. You just feel it, and it's mesh so that it could breathe. This is a gym bag. You put your shoes in there. They really want you to take care of these, you know, because they are made out of premium products. So you got the Wade logo right there. Real nice bag. I mean, that's another thing that makes the shoe that much more better. The little things make everything better. So here's the shoe. Boom. Very basic colorway. It's Overton colorway, as you see here on the heel. It says Overton. Basically, Overton is a lower privileged community in Miami. The tagline is Overton Soul Heat Color. So this is basically a heat home colorway, but it's got that Overton because that's one of the communities that D-Wade helps a lot with, you know, charity and events that he does to help the community with the children and whatever and whatnot. So I mean, I appreciate that for D-Wade. But I mean, as far as the shoe, you feel it, and it's heavy. And it's heavy because it's made out of premium leather, split grain leather. I mean, you can just see, let's see if I can get a good angle. You see the grains right here? You can just see the leather. This is how Jordans used to look. On the 11s, they used to have that white line on that patent leather. But now, I mean, it's a very thin line. But I mean, my favorite part about this shoe, the toe box. Look at it. When you're wearing them and you're looking down, it just looks awesome. Very nice. I like how it's designed. You got the perforations right there. Very cool. And of course, leather, and then the whole tongue is actually, I think, a nubuck, which is very nice. Just gives it that more luxurious feel. These laces here, they're a little bit stiff, but they do have 3M on them, which is my favorite. You guys know I love 3M. I didn't even know that till I got the shoe, and I was really excited about that part. On the tongue there, I think you got D-Wade's signature in red, and it's in a rubber. It's pretty hard rubber. You got the Ning logo right there, and I'll talk about that Ning logo in my discussion video. I got some interesting thoughts on those. And then on the back here, see these dots? It's harder than the rest of the shoe. So I don't know if there's a carbon fiber plate in there or a TPU plastic or whatever, but it is harder, so it'll help with the lockdown and the support of your heel. And then on the back here, you got those stitchings on the midsole, which is pretty crazy. Here's the midsole, pretty basic. You got the hidden carbon fiber right there, and basically what they use for the midsole is something called Bounce with the S. On the hang tag that comes with the shoe, it says Bounce has a higher rebound than ordinary midsole material. Bounce assists for foot propulsion by providing better resilience and reducing loss of energy during dynamic movement, which is basically a fancy way of saying it's bouncier and more responsive than your average, you know, Payless midsole. I tried them on, they're not as bouncy as it says, but it's a little bit more stiff, which tells me it's going to be a very responsive shoe if you're playing these on basketball. Me personally, I'm going to wait for a black pair to play basketball now. I just like playing in black. So there are carbon fiber on both sides, here on this side and on this side, and the midsole is designed very nicely. I like how it has 3 layers on it. And back here you got a 3 right there. I think that means 3 rings. I'm not 100% sure, but there's that. And then on the bottom, I don't know quite how this traction's gonna work out. The rubber seems pretty stiff to me. Hopefully it's sticky though, and hopefully on dusty indoor floors it can still work out good. But you got a lot of stuff here. You got the Wade symbol right there. You got the logo right there as a pivot point, which should help with traction. You got the 3D carbon fiber right there in the midfoot, and then you got right here 92. You got a couple others. I'm guessing that might be an area code. I'm not sure. You got Way of Wade, and you got DZDG, which I have no idea what that means. And then you got a lot of story traction pattern here that I don't really know what they mean, but it definitely looks appealing. I mean, look at it. Very cool. And another part about this shoe that I think people are really gonna like is the inner lining. It feels like the inner lining of a tuxedo or a nice suit, you know? It's got that feel to it, kind of that vinyl-y feel, polyester feel. You got some Inception logo action going on right there, which is pretty cool. And I love this stuff. I think it's a great height. You can tuck your pants in it, which makes this shoe a very appealing off-court option as well as on-court. And one of the main reasons why I got this shoe is because it's a mid-cut. Not a low, not a high, a mid-cut. I feel like there's not enough mid-cuts out there, and that's my favorite type. The Jordan 4 is a mid-cut. I love the Jordan 4. I mean, that's what I love to play in, and it's just a very well-designed shoe. The materials really are the highlight of this shoe. This is the basic colorway. It's only gonna get crazier. We've seen all the colorways that Wade is wearing. I'll get more into that in my discussion video, but this is just the beginning, you guys. If you like the way this looks, you're gonna love the way of Wade. That's just how it is. They're gonna come out with a lot of colors. I think D-Wade's a very stylish guy. So let's get into the on-feet of these. Like I said, they're a little bit more stiffer than I thought, and they're a little bit more snug, surprisingly. I thought they were gonna feel a little bit on the bigger side, but they're actually a little bit snug. But the heel lockdown felt great to me. As far as the bounciness, I didn't really feel it, but then again, I was just walking around and not, you know, playing basketball in. But I mean, like I said, guys, the toe box is amazing. I love the lacing system, the patterns that they use on the laces, and the cuts that they made on the toe box are absolutely amazing. I love the way they look. It's probably my favorite toe box ever. It just got this futuristic feel to it that makes me feel very good. I really like it. I can't express to you. It's just a personal preference for me. I just think it looks amazing. And you know what? One thing Ning did hit out of the park is the off-court appeal. I'm gonna wear these off-court, but I also want to wear them on-court. So that's a really great thing that Ning did that I think that Nike's kind of getting away from. With the Kobe 9, I don't really see anyone wearing those off-court. Jordan 28, forget about it. The KD 6, I mean, that's a performance shoe. And the LeBron, people are wearing them outside, but you know what? To me, that's a performance shoe. I would very rarely wear those not on the court. But Ning is giving back, you know, to the sneakerhead community, as not just catering toward the performance side, which is something that Adidas has really, you know, done throughout the years. But this is a whole thing for the discussion video. What am I talking about? The Ning Way of Wade is here to stay. It is, in my book, one of the better releases this year. Unfortunately, last time I checked, these are sold out, but hopefully they keep releasing lots of colorways so people can get their hands on Ning. I mean, seriously, I'm really happy with this purchase. It was priced at $150. They shipped it for like $9 FedEx. Props to Ning. FedEx, it came out of Florida, not China. So I mean that's just another thing. They ship FedEx and not USPS. So I mean it's great. I mean Ning is right now on my good side. They could easily get on my bad side by just not making good product and having terrible shipping and customer service, but the authentic verification code, the FedEx, and the price point and the materials used on the way of Wade 2 is amazing. And you know what? I rate this shoe a solid 9 out of 10. One thing that I wish it did have was a little bit more breathability, like on the tongue, but as more materials get thrown on the shoe, you can see that to happen. Like Foamer Simpson said, the camel ones were made out of mesh. They might be more breathable. I mean, guys, the box, amazing. The code, amazing. The fact that they say they're not scared, they're saying, hey, this is what this shoe's made out of. Enjoy it. Amazing. They're being honest with you. This bag, amazing. This shows me they want me to wear this to the gym, bring them to the gym, try them out. They're not afraid to say, hey, go wear these on the basketball court. You know, they want me to take these to the gym, but they also want me to go, hey, wear them off the court with this tongue and these materials and the different colorways that they're gonna have. I mean, this is easy for a performance shoe because a lot of teams' colors are like this, but the camos and the encores, I mean, no team's colors are like that, so they're like, hey, wear those off court. I really appreciate what Ning's doing. If Ning, you're watching this video, keep up the good work. I really appreciate you giving back to the sneaker community by putting out a great product. And hopefully you guys check out my discussion videos. It got a lot of great points. I'm very excited to see what holds the future for Ning. But I hope you guys like this review. Stay tuned for more videos. And like I said, guys, Ning is no joke. It took 2 years for Dwayne Wade to become Dwayne Wade. Have a good day, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.